Join us, MrTruck.com, for truck reviews, trailer reviews, and accessory reviews. Welcome to another exciting truck review with Kent and Kelsey. We're headed up to Estes. We may go on some rock climbing things. We're going to have fun because we have the 2021 Ram TRX, the super truck. And it's got a supercharger. It's a, what is it, 6.2?
It's a 6.2 Hemi with its, yeah, and it's supercharged.
What's the power rating?
It is 702 horsepower to 650 foot-pounds of torque, so this thing flies.
Oh. And then the transmission is which one?
It's that 8-speed.
8-speed transmission.
German 8-speed.
Yeah, I think it's got 355 rear end. We're going to try all that. We're going to launch it. We're going to play with all the stuff that I know. There's so many controls on this thing, it drives you nuts. So come join us for the review. Kelsey, tell me all about this TRX.
So this one has 2 intakes, and the scoop is actually real. So we always, complain when we got these really weird fake scoops, and this one is actually an air intake, and in the intake has the what is it, the CCR lights?
Yeah, CCC I think is a commercial carrier kind of lights. Yeah,
that's because we're 88 inches wide. The other intake is actually in the Ram. There's front cameras. This is a really slick looking truck. We've got the badges for our 6.2 supercharged.
Oh yeah, clearance lights all over the place.
Look at the blinkers, there's 2 sets.
Oh yeah.
There's one set here and then another one in.
Yeah, cool, and double headlights. It's a good looking front end, by golly.
It's a good looking truck.
Yeah, they call these 35-inch tires. I measured them at 33.5, but we'll go with what they say and I'll give you the actual size of the tire in a little bit.
Well, if you take a look though, I think this extra 4 inches is what made us that 88, because there's about 4 inches just to cover the tires, but it's... Oh yeah, it bulges out. It's bubbled, but it's pretty. They did it right. There's
air that goes out the backside, and there's a screen. I don't know if I can see that with the camera, but there's also a screen on the inside where the air goes in. I don't know if that's just for the aerodynamics for flow, or if that's part of another cooling thing. I don't know. I imagine it's for aerodynamics. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Look what I just found.
Oh yeah, it's that kicker step. I love those.
I have a step.
That is so cool.
Because this thing's high.
It is. It's a very tall. How big are those exhaust tips?
I think they're 3 inches.
I look like about 6 inches, but I don't know.
They're going to be about 6.
Yeah,
2,
they're
3,
big.
4, 5, 6.
Those tips are big.
Huge.
And the tow hooks stick way out front and back. That's cool.
What's the bed system? Oh,
it's
there's a button. It's not an actual latch pull.
Well, there is a, your pod probably has it, but this has got the, it's inside, like a factory tunnel. Oh yeah, there's that rail system.
There's an inside rail system for it.
Goes all the way up there so you can tie down your ATVs.
I don't know if I want to haul any ATVs in here. Not with the gas
mileage. Well, you got to get a pretty long ramp. Yeah, you got to get a tall ramp to get in there. Yeah, I think this tailgate actually drops from the key fob. We'll have to look at that.
I don't have it on me.
You got it on you?
It's not an actual...
Yeah, but I noticed there's a button on the dash that shows dropping the tailgate, so I'm wondering if they put it on the key fob. I don't know. And what kind? These are Wranglers.
They are Wranglers.
They're actually a special tire made just for this truck. And there's the size of them. They're LT 325 65 R18.
Does it come with a full-size spare?
I'm pretty sure it does, because most 4-wheel drives have to.
Yeah, there's a brand new full-size spare.
Yeah, and then you also get the one, you can get the one as an option that goes in the bed that screws on like a Baja racer. So yeah,
hide it a little bit.
All the cool stuff. I probably had that back seat messed up, but yeah, you can go in the front seat and talk about anything you want. You can turn on the center consoles.
Oh, the screen is huge.
I think these old fancy speakers, I think there's 19 of them or something. I got to read up on it because it is.
Harman Kardon.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to read, see. Ooh, look at these paddle shifters.
Oh, I love them.
They're split.
Yeah, they make it rooms for the volume and all the stations you're changing on your radio.
All the amenities in here.
Yeah.
I have fog lights up, fog lights down, or what's...
Yeah, one of those.
One of them, huh?
One of those is the fog light controls.
Move.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, as expensive as this thing is, I've got a manual steering wheel.
Well, I mean, you got to do a little work once in a while. want you to think you're you know, you're
Yeah,
pansy
you can only
or
get
something.
so
You got-
much in here, right?
Right.
Oh, this is pretty. This dash is, what is it, carbon?
Yeah, it is actually really true carbon fiber. And there's a lot of accents that are made out of that actual product.
We got our modes and our, oh, here's
let me
our
jump on
launch
the other
button.
side.
Don't go away, Mr. Truck.tv. We'll be right back.
If you have a short bed truck, you know it's not easy to hook up to a gooseneck. Pop-Up came out with these extensions from 9 inches to 16 inches to keep you from breaking out your back window when you're pulling a gooseneck trailer. And everybody uses a short bed. That's the most proper truck there is a crew cab short bed. So protect that window. There's a key fob button, not actually on the dash. I don't put some. Yeah, there's one on the dash, there's one on the key fob. They want you to be all ready to make that quick load of the groceries and get the heck out of there. All right, Kelsey. There's so much stuff to show us on the interior.
There's everything.
12-inch screen. Yeah.
It's pretty.
There's lane departure up on top, I see.
Hazards, air control.
Yeah, I love that big 12-inch
It's got a
screen.
split screen, so you can do two things at once. And
Yeah, it does. It does. You can split it in half because that's a lot of stuff.
mute button.
Yeah. And then, let's see, you got all these toggle switches on the bottom.
I wonder if it's pre-wired for any of them, or if
I'm
some
sure
of them are
it-
set like ignition on or straight to battery.
That I don't know, but normally they are fused into the front in the firewall. And so you can hook up all your auxiliary lighting and, you know, air compressors and all kinds of stuff. And then there's the phone monitor. The phone actually is charging down there.
Oh, there's a charger
That's pretty
port.
cool. Yeah, it's right there. It's that little plate.
This little cubby is kind of a weird size. But
Yeah, and on the other ones, the whole console slid so far, you drop stuff in there, you had to go look for it. But yeah, there's a lot of good controls there. And then over here, launch control and all the 4-drive settings. It's all-wheel drive all the time. And well, eventually let's go through the modes and see them in the dash because they'll show up in the dash.
They've got like suede up here.
Yeah, we used to call that, you know, in the 70s.
Right here too.
It's nice and soft and it's
the VIN
nice.
plate.
Yeah, there's a plate shows your VIN number. Now this here, we used to call this mouse fur in the
Mouse fur.
70s because all the cars had it for headliners. It's nice and soft and it's cushiony. So it's cool. Yeah, I love the carbon fiber accents. And it's really the real stuff. And
It's
I guess that's another place to hide
pretty
more
center
stuff.
console.
Yeah, it's your cup holders.
How big is the center console?
I don't know, but it's a double. That is.
There's a T-Rex in here.
Oh my gosh, they got T-Rex everywhere. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
That and we got a conversion chart.
Yeah, that's, you know, go out and build your house. That's your angles for your trusses, I guess. Then it's got show them the top cubby hole. It's got all my stuff for racing.
And our USBs in here, USB plug-in.
Yeah, there is, yes, USB ports, and there's some down here too. USB ports everywhere you look. Yeah,
Got
one of those
power
things, that
everywhere.
nausea band. You see that nauseous band?
Are you thinking I'm gonna make you sick or something?
Well, I'm just saying, I want to be.
It's a cord out.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
that I'm not smashing any of my cords anymore.
That's true. That
So
is
how
pretty
many-
cool. It's good to have it in place. That's awesome. So now this mirror is special too. It's kind of like you don't have. I think it's a camera.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it should be a bright contrast and be a wider mirror than what we're used to.
It's like tinted in the middle, so it's got auto dimming probably.
Yeah, it's got all that. But I think it's a wider angle, and then of course all the controls in the
All
top.
controls.
This
Oh,
doesn't
there's
have
our
a little-
tailgate button.
There it is.
There it
Right, we
is.
got a tailgate button. That's cool. I knew we had one somewhere. I just couldn't remember where it was. That's a
Sliding back
rear
window.
sliding window.
Use all our stuff.
Yeah, and it's nice. This is a big crew cab too. It's got a lot of room, bigger than what the heavy duty Rams have now.
Thing's
It's the same size as all the half tons. Yeah, it's got a lot of room, and we can pull that up and look at the seats.
See what's underneath them?
And they got
Does
they
it
got
fold
really,
flat floors?
Yeah, they got really nice mats on the floors that actually made. They can put mud and water. They got a little railing on the side, like what I use in my truck.
For tire and everything. That's how we get our full-size tire. No, it's
Oh,
a
it
first
is.
aid
Yeah,
kit.
look at that. Yeah, it's kind of like almost like a CDL kit. You got the triangles, you got a first aid kit, you got a fire extinguisher. That's pretty cool.
Some tools.
Oh my goodness, tools! Those are made in China. Yeah, I've heard that they had at least came with a kit like that.
That's underneath the back seat, guys.
Yeah,
As I search through all of this.
cool. It's nice to have those triangles if you have to
Yeah.
change a tire and all that. Yeah, this is a very roomy truck. You can take the whole family and the mother-in-law.
Latches underneath the seat.
Okay.
There's an actual latch under the seat.
You got a little bit of a cubby hole for room.
Wonder if it folds flat.
Yeah, does it? Oh yeah, look at
It
that.
does.
That's cool. Do that again. That was a cool trick. Got a latch. Well, it's always nice to be able to fold flat, so you can leave the seats up and actually haul a big screen TV or whatever you want to haul. Throw the deer in there after you've shot them full of holes. And I love those mats. The rubber mats on these are really impressive. Yeah.
They lead me to believe that they're like WeatherTech brand. They're not.
Well, they're not, but
they're not branded, yes, but
yeah.
they're quality-wise, they're pretty good.
Now show me if these running boards work. These are like rock rails. They're not really running boards.
These aren't running boards.
I have to put my foot sideways. Let's see how you do it.
I can get in. I'm used to jumping in trucks.
Well, there you go.
But look at all this room.
Oh my goodness.
I got like miles back here.
You can put 2 people in here. That's awesome. Yeah.
I can fit in the center console.
Oh, that's good. The center console is actually usable for a seat. That's important because some trucks are not. That's good. That's very good. Now, is that where you put your shotgun shells?
I think they're gonna think we're hunting.
Yeah, is that what those are for?
It's got to be something.
I know they colors a name for them. You see them on backpacks, and my ATVs have all those on there, whatever the heck they are. But I don't know. That's pretty tight for. Maybe they're for 38 or 45 caliber. I don't know what they are.
I don't know.
And you still got the place to slide your hand. Yeah, there you go. You probably put one in here.
There's so many.
Oh, I know those speakers. I've got it written down. I think there's like 19 speakers. They are everywhere.
Oh, they have a back airbag that comes out of here.
Oh, they do.
I hope this truck's safe because they do have a back airbag in the back.
Well, I've never seen one come up over your head. So what's that do? Knock you forward, or how do you have it behind you?
Keeps you in or something. Yeah, it says airbag back here, so there's got to be an extra airbag in this back.
Wow, almost
wonder
like
if
a
it's
parachute.
like a curtain that comes down like the window ones.
Well, it'd have to shoot in front of you, come down, otherwise it'd push you into the... I don't know. Something to find out, I guess.
Pretty slick truck.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
power everywhere, carbon fiber
holders.
everywhere, cup holders.
It's a good looking truck. Ram has done so much on their interiors. I think they're like the best. Ford's sneaking up on them though, what I've seen in that new Limited for the 21.
Look at these door handles. They're pretty.
Oh yeah, is that carbon fiber too? What's that?
They are pretty.
They're shiny. Yeah, you got some more of that soft fur.
All right.
So cool.
Yeah, it's a fall to get out of this thing. It's
you're getting itchy to drive it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Oh man.
Because we're going
I love the
mountain.
dyno. That's so cool. Horsepower and torque while you're driving, and your G-force shows you where all your tire spin is and your angle of each tire. There's a lot of information. It's like driving a cockpit of a 747. Yeah, we'll have to read up on the launch control because we're not quite got it figured out yet.
No, that's something new, but it's weird that it tells you on your dash to go to full throttle, which you lay into it and then it cuts your fuel.
Yeah, we'll have to read up on it. But too, what this and Ford does, both of them show you which gear you're in, which I like, which GM would do that. But yeah, it shows you real easy to find, you know what gear you're in, and that's something I like pulling trailers. But yeah, there's your G-force. And then we did the dyno, and then it shows you all the gauges. That was the dashboard.
Dashboard or gauges button.
Isn't that cool? Look at all those
got
gauges.
your timers for your quarter and your half.
Oh yeah, your timers. Oh man, that's cool. So you can just, wow, see what everybody else is doing. Shows you 60 feet, 330 feet, 1/8 of a mile, 8 speed, 1,000 feet, quarter mile. Yeah, man, that is too cool. Look at all the stuff, and you can keep track of all that. Show your friends.
Brake distance. Should I slam on it? See how we do?
Well,
you holding on, Kent?
I'm not really. Yeah, hit the brakes. I got the camera on. See if I can read this thing.
You want me to?
I don't care.
No one behind me. We're doing it.
Oh,
cow. There goes
my cameras on the back seat. Oh, I knew that too. I was always going to zip that up and put it down on the floor. I guess I'm a little slow. Did I tell you how much are 159 feet? I don't know if that's good or bad.
Brake from 44 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Not bad in a 45.
Yeah.
I bet you if I stood on them, it'd be better.
Oh, I'm sure it would.
Now there's somebody behind me though.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be thinking I'm crazy driving this thing.
Look at all the data you can create with this truck.
It's like there's a delay when you hit the buttons.
Temperature, transmission temperature, we're at 204. Coolant 77. Air to fuel ratio. Wow, does that have that tied into the blower? What's our fuel air ratio? 13.1. And you can take a picture of it, so I guess you can download that, show to your friends how fast you are. Oh no, it's
a lot of
TRX.
buttons on this dash.
Oh, I know. It's like driving an aircraft. Performance race options.
I don't even need this TRX mode. I can just change it on my
Oh yeah,
dash.
well look what race options say. What's it say in the race options? Ooh, tachometer. Oh, look, active launch control. There it is, right there. There, we found the launch control. This is better than the other button anyway. We'll have to go try this someplace.
Race cooldown. What is that?
I suppose if that blower's too hot, yeah. Man,
All conditions must be met before feature will activate.
wow. Well, what features do we have to do?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, that's cool. Now we'll try the next launch. We'll try it in that one. Race option. That's too cool.
Light shift.
Oh, is that
here we
your
are.
Christmas tree?
No, that's where our shift points are.
Oh,
when
cool.
we're in race mode, I can change
see
them.
that. First gear 6,000. Yeah.
I mean, I'm redlining there, but it's not my truck.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, you can try it, make 3,000 or something. Let's see. Race cool down, launch control, shift light, reset to factory default. Yeah, I don't know who's running it at 6,000 in first and second gear.
I can go all the way to 5th through 8th and 6th.
Yeah.
That's what this thing says.
Really? 6,000 RPM.
Launch control. That's where you change your RPM. But what's engine holding RPM? That's what changes for it to stop cutting out at that 25.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Because it wants you to be at full throttle and then it cuts you down to 25. I'm guessing so it doesn't
Okay,
hurt
well,
it.
that's what we got to do. We got to set the controls on the race option launch control and try it again someplace. When we find another place that's as non-accessible, that's just an off-road thing.
This is a wide truck.
It is. It is. Well, 88 inches, so it's 8 inches wider, maybe 9 inches wider than a normal pickup truck. Of course, the dualies are pretty wide too. They're probably really close to that. So it's kind of like driving a dually around. So now we got to take all those curves to Estes.
Oh, poor
I got to
Kent.
put my little Dromoline band on. You can't take Dromoline when you're driving, so I got to put this racing band on I got from Ford. Comes right off your armrest, and then there it is. So it's a really comfortable position. That's the way you can keep your arm nice and tight, and so you don't have to think about a whole lot of things. Of course, you got paddle shifters. What am I saying?
Yeah, I guess I don't. Well, that's only if you're in manual mode.
Oh, well, yeah. But yeah, if you're really going to get...
Yeah, if you're really going to have some fun and play around, you don't need this anyways.
Yeah, just
and your
use
hands
those
should
paddle
be on the
shifters.
steering wheel.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels weird having them.